Hey again everybody, I'm gonna make another video. Basically this is gonna be a video on how I achieve really awesome swirls in bubble bars. I get asked all the time, how in the world do I do it? And yet again, I'm gonna make another video to show you how. I've already made my bubble bars. I have all my colors ready to go. So we're just gonna get right to it. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I achieve really awesome swirls in my bubble bars. So I've got my colors, as I said, all mixed up. You want to try and get your colors to be somewhat the same size. Not necessary, I guess, but I'm using all primary colors, so I wanted less yellow, so it looks a little smaller. So basically just stack everything on top of each other and kind of just smush it around. Trying to keep everything kind of the same, like width apart from each other. And that's going to ensure all your bubble bars get the same, all the colors in the same bar. Not just like two of a color or whatever. You know what I'm saying. So just kind of do this, work it in. Now, I want my blue to be on the outside, so I'm going to leave this be and then have a rolling pin handy. This is my rolling pin only for bubble bars. And just start rolling. Make sure you're maintaining a little rectangle shape. Now, if you want a lot of swirls, you're going to roll it longer, and then if you want shorter swirls, just keep the log shorter. Sorry, this is hard work. I'm getting out of breath. I'll show you what I mean. Now if you have sticking, you can, I've seen people sprinkle cornstarch and stuff, or you can use plastic wrap. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have plastic wrap down. This is my preferred method to roll the dough. You can use parchment paper, wax paper. Doesn't make a difference, but this is my preference because you can see the dough like as you roll it. And if there's any imperfections, you can fix it. That happens, that's fine. Just put it back. All right, that's pretty good. Now we roll. So I just take my little plastic here and let it do the work for you. You're gonna pull this plastic up and push the dough down onto itself. These first couple little rolls are really important because you want to make sure the centers are nice and tight. That way you don't get gaps. But if you do, I have another trick to show you. Let the plastic do the work. And see what I mean? Like you can see through the plastic, so if you have like cracks like this, you can just smooth them out. Just really work that dough into itself. Make sure it's one solid piece. And then I just like to manipulate it a little bit more so I can make it longer this way. And then I get about 22 bubble bars from this size batch. So I've been doing this for forever, so I kind of know how thick I need it to be this way and how long. So you'll get used to your recipe once you get comfortable with it, and so on and so forth. This is my personal recipe. It's taken me 3 years to formulate it to get it to where I want it. So I'm not, I've played with the idea of selling it at one point, but I just don't think I'm quite there yet. So, but if you need a bubble bar recipe, I know too, Wild Hares on Etsy has one that tons of people swear by. I personally have never used it, but that many people cannot be wrong, in my opinion. So anyway, this looks about good. And then at this point, I would just start cutting and weighing. I weigh all my products. So I had a knife once. Here it is. I weigh all of my products to make sure you guys are getting exactly what you pay for. So let's just get to it. Not so great, didn't get all the color on the edge there, but that's all right. 3.67 to 8 ounces. So I'll probably just save that little guy to the side. And that's what I do. If like I need to cut some more off, I just stick it back on and then cut from there. So I'll take a little off this edge. And you'll see people that say, oh, you can save your scraps, like just stick it on here. It's gonna get used and it adds extra little detail on the outside. That's just what I do. So that's pretty good. So I like to shape my bars, and all that cut stuff that I had, what I like to do is to get them really smooth. And if you like the little cracks when you cut, leave it alone, you don't have to do this. But to get extra smooth bars, just take my rolling pin. And you get a beautiful bar. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably put this guy on time lapse so you guys can watch me cut the whole thing. And yeah, I'll just start going to town. But before I do, you see what I mean about the rolls though? The longer you make your, when you're rolling out, you're gonna get tighter swirls. So it's really just gonna be a matter of, you know, practicing and learning what you like. To me, that's pretty cool. Eventually over time, these colors will start to blend into each other and it makes a beautiful little rainbow. But yeah, I'll cut one more there you go. I'll get to work and we'll come back. Alright, there you have it, guys. You can see I just made little samples here with those little end pieces I wasn't quite happy with. And that's fine with me. My customers love samples, so not wasted. I still got a lot of really, really beautiful bubble bars. So just to reiterate, lay down some either wax paper or parchment paper. I prefer plastic wrap. And the longer you roll out your bubble bar mix, the tighter rolls you're gonna get, like the tighter spirals. Let the paper do the work for you as you're rolling. Manipulate it to get it all smooth. If you're having sticking issues, you can use some cornstarch or something to, just like normal dough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I guess, I hope I'm explaining it well enough, because I feel like I've been doing this for forever. It's kind of hard to put it into words to tell other people how to do it, but the only thing I can say is practice makes perfect, and just keep working at it, guys. You will totally get there, and if there's anything that I can do, as always, to help you achieve really good bubble bars, please let me know. And then if you need a really decent recipe, from what I have heard, Two Wild Hares on Etsy has I think what she calls it is a like a foolproof bubble bar recipe. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and thank you guys for watching.